everybody we knew that was saying, does this influencer pay off?
Yeah.
Oh, I paid this UGC creator. Did it pay off? I paid them, let's say, $500. Did I make 500 sales from their code?
Yes.
And the answer to that, maybe.
Maybe.
You own that content. You have the business intelligence. You can start to put that content with other content. You can learn all of the things that are going to make you so much more money. I just sat down with Danil, the founder of Insense and OG of UGC, to break down everything you need to know when it comes to influencer marketing. In the description, you'll find a link to join Insense, and you will never pay full price. All right, let's get back to it, because this is amazing. And that affiliate code or whatever, like if you happen to break even on it, then it was free. That's great. You don't, the money is made everywhere else. Are you seeing the same thing?
Exactly. And moreover, like when I see the churn reasons of Insense, and we have churn.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has churn.
Yeah. But when I see the churn reasons, and then we did like the whole analytics on backend, like the smaller the business you are, the more often you will see the following reasons. So one of the reasons, we tried with influencers organically. Mm-hmm. It didn't bring our sales. We haven't seen the positive ROI. To your point, sometimes you don't expect that it's going to be getting you money back right away, especially from organic sales, especially from the affiliates right away. This is a really nuanced way how to find the like that actually works. And secondly, we try to use UGC content. I tried that in ads, it didn't perform for us. Well, how many piece of the content that you tested? Like, what is the budgets? What is the like landing page? Maybe your product is not yet 100% confirmed. Like, there are so many nuances. To your points that you pay to the influencer, you pay to UGC. You don't want to waste this money, but to your point, you get the content, you build a creative library that you can repurpose. Yeah. You also get business intelligence.
Yeah, business intelligence.
It doesn't work for me like from that angle. Maybe it's going to be working here and here. I'm not saying that you need to spend like a year learning the things and continue spending the money with any platform or like yourself with influencers, but it's more about that if you're smaller, you have tight budget to test out, but you can always start with something small like Dakota is did. Like, just posting.
I mean, he was just ripping memes off the internet.
And then step by step, you get in there. But saying that, oh, we heard 20 influencers, influencer marketing is not for us. Yeah, it's not the right thing to say. We hired a few creators and they delivered UGC. We tried to launch that in ads. It didn't work. Well, do you have any creatives in your ad account that actually works for you?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's kind of like the question that I always having in my mind when I see like these churn reasons, and then we're seeing that primarily it's coming from potential less experienced marketers or just beginners, which is fine because we're all learning things. But at the same time, like I'm just not surprised. I'm feeling not right. People are seeing not the actual reason behind these things. And they're assuming like what is the easiest to name. Oh,
because somebody else ran the ad and it worked for them. And it's like, okay, but that doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. You know, and I think that's why, going back to our point earlier, like figuring out the organic. Get the sales. Like if you have $1,000, pay 20 people $50 a piece to make you content, and you might not make the $1,000 back, but can you make 200 in sales? Can you make 300 in sales? Can that be enough content for you to post every other day on Instagram, every other day on YouTube, every other day on TikTok? Can you figure out a way to get attention? Can you see what works? Can you replicate that? Can you go back to the 5 people where it worked out and ask them to do it again? Like, can you use that seed money to figure out a way to produce success and then replicate it? And as soon as you figure that out, then you start throwing real money at it. And I get it, $1,000 is real money. But the point is, like, I think every one of these business investments is something you have to look at as it's not going to be a return today. And I think when people don't go with, I'll end it like this, because I like to have a very controlled way of looking at things. I want to answer a question. So for instance, when I was telling that college student that she crushed for us. I hired 20. What I wanted to know was not, does this influencer work? I wanted to know, what woman, 18 to 25, how do I get that customer? So I got 20 women in the 18 to 25 range, and I saw which ones actually moved the needle.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it happened to be this one just crushed outlandishly, but there's also 3 or 4 other women that kind of also worked. And they all, more or less, every one of them was talking about safety and security and the dating world and stuff like that.
And maybe this information make you millions, right?
Yeah,
like, just like this simple information that you can continue building like your business, like finding the next spot for you to get like to the curve.
Absolutely. Because then it was like, oh, now we can talk to women 18 to 25.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons we wanted to talk to them is because also like that is one of the markets that spends the most money.
Yeah.
And it's not just because they're spending it, because other people are spending on it. One of the things we found, so many girls in college had their dads start a profile for them on My Life, just so that the woman could go in and they could see all the dudes, like they could see the sex offenders in the neighborhood around their first apartment. And the daughter could use it to go, like the teachers and the people they're going out on dates with. And I'm not trying to sell My Life, but the point is,
it's safety.
That was an angle nobody in the room thought about.
Yeah.
Everybody in the room had built 7, 8, 9-figure businesses.
Yes.
But we spent the money specifically to say, we want to get this market. What is the angle? And we had a bunch of people come out and we gave them almost no script. We just said, hey, use the thing. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
And 30, 40% of the women came back with the same message. 80% of those women came back half positive. Like 90% of the women that didn't say that thing, we lost money on.
Yeah.
But we made millions on that business intelligence and that research. And so if you can go into influencer marketing saying, I have questions that I want to answer, and I'm going to use influencer marketing to get a lot of data quickly for low cost, and have a platform that will allow me to find, people below this price, this age, this thing, boom, 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 all of them, negotiate, done.
Yeah.
Easy. And anyway, like if you have that kind of strategy, then you're actually a marketer and a business owner trying to make money instead of a performance person trying to get a positive ROI today. And there's a very different thing.
Yeah.